Hey YouTube, what's happening? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update on Litecoin. Right now we're at 118.84. We're up 4.1%. And what we're going to go over is basically the quick update that we did last night and some of the things that we were looking at here, guys, because we're finding some support off this 50 moving average, and we're also back testing this trend line that we closed down through yesterday. So we're basically going to have to watch today's candle and see what happens. If we can close back up inside this trend line, that's going to be great. See if we can get back up in that, come up here and challenge this 20 EMA here. If we see some rejection, guys, we're going to have to see this 50-day moving average hold. If not, we potentially could go to the downside anywhere to around that $102 to $100 psychological, and then I would look down to around that 92.25. And that's if we start to have some rejection up here and we have a break to the downside. Because what happens, guys, typically, if you don't know this, whenever you have a trend line break, you can either break down straight through it, you can break down, come back up, test the trend line again, and then fall even farther, or you can fall down and actually get back up inside the trend line and continue to work that trend line. So that's what we're paying attention to today. If we were to close where we're at now, this would be a harami pattern or harami pattern. So this red day here, this is the mother body. This is the child or the baby inside right there, guys. And what you're looking for, this is a bullish reversal pattern, but you want to wait for confirmation. So say we close where we're at today, we would want to see if we get follow through. And that's the thing. We're running back into this trend line, then we'll be running into this 20 EMA. But what I do like to see excuse me, what I do like to see is the fact that we're seeing a stochastic cross down here. We're in oversold conditions and we're getting a cross on that 50 moving average, so at a significant area right there. And that's what I like to look for, confluences like that, guys. You want to see a lot of different things working together. So if we could close this today as a harami pattern, then we get the 50-day moving average here, a bounce off that, and we get a stochastic cross. Hopefully that would be enough to kind of get us back up inside this trend line and start working it so that we can therefore make a higher high and higher low. That's what we're going for, guys. And if you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I want to do the quick ones for you as well, like how I got in last night. Basically, we were looking at this trend line break, and we were seeing if we were going to have a close below it. And I'm going to start doing more of those where they're only 2 or 3 minutes just to give you a quick, fast update of what's going on. People seem to respond well to that, so that's something I'm going to look out for. But I still do want to get this detailed technical analysis into you. And the reason, guys, as we're going back to these trend lines now, do you see the importance of we had a candle close right here below the trend line? Now take a look at this, okay? And we'll go off the real bodies the best that we can. Just a rough trend line here, guys. All right, so right here, we're in a downtrend or correction after we blasted off here. This is the trend line break. Do you see the candle close here? We came back, guys. We tested it again, but look at the move that came out of that. Trend line breaks are very significant. So if we do start breaking down through this and we can't get up inside there, we do want to pay attention to that because moves can happen pretty quick, pretty fast off there, okay? So we want to keep that in mind. So the thing that I'm paying attention to today is this candle close. Where's it at with the trend line? Did we hold the 50 moving average? Are we still having our stochastic cross? And I'm glad that we still have the 50, the 100, and the 200-day moving average as support right now. That's a good thing. But trend line breaks are very important, and you want to study about them and read about them, guys. Something else I want to show you. So we're going to go into our RSI. And with the RSI, whenever you're seeing this, typically, guys, it may take some time. As you saw here, it took almost a month and a half, 2 months. But whenever price is rising and the RSI is going down, it's slightly going down here. If we throw a little trend line here, you can see relative strength was going down while price was going up, and then eventually we just got that break to the downside. And we also had a trend line break right here off the RSI, right here. So we'll do that, and you can see the break right down out there, guys, and this is where it happened. We had that bearish engulfing candle up here, and there's a lot of fighting and indecision here. We were having hanging man candles and shooting star candles. Things were really tight, and then we just broke to that downside. And that's what we were looking at as well, was this 20 EMA, because for so long we've held it along this whole uptrend. We lost it a little bit here, so we had about probably 7 or 8 days that we were below it. Then we had a bullish engulfing candle right there. And then we started moving. So, I mean, this is important stuff that we want to pay attention to, guys. And that's just my opinion. You know, I bring you this stuff because I want you to look at the upside and the downside. as well as the sideways. Anything can happen. I don't want you to be emotional when these moves happen. Every time, guys, look, just so you know, next time one of these blasts come in and everyone gets crazy, always remember there's retracements coming. Here's a move, retracement. Here's a move, retracement. I mean, all along. So here, we're up here, and then here's our retracement. So let's just see if we can get back inside this trend line there. We're going to pay close attention to that. And then I wanted to point out our Fibonacci as well. What we're going to do, we're going to take our Fibonacci from our swing low up to our swing high. Right there. So we're battling with the 0.236. We actually closed below the 0.236, and now we're trying to get that hair mirror Harami pattern to get back up inside this trend line, guys, and close up above that 0.236, because if we close below that, then we would start probably looking down around this 0.382, see if we could get a bounce at around that 98.48. So this is what I want to bring to you. You guys let me know down below, what are you doing right now? Are you still in a position? Did you get stopped out of a position? What's your thoughts on everything that's going on? Is this just a slight little reaction here, and then there's going to be more selling and we drop farther? I really do. I value your guys' opinion. Why don't you put it down low? Let me know. Take care. God bless, guys. And I may try to get one more Litecoin video out at the close, so keep an eye out for that. All right. Take care.